Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Jacksonville. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school at Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out, that'll be the next step for Trevor in his career.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. He's running with it. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that, and these D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Catch made. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He was caught, and he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He dodged the tackle, and they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They'll run, Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, if you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't cut mention. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Right to the air is Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Chargers will have a first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First and 10, here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Slot man motioned over. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On third down, Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11, and it brings up an LA first down.
At the 49-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got it. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They pitch it out to him here. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. Now this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars looking for a bigger lead before the break. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're going to need to go the length of the field to attack that deficit after the punt sets them all the way back to the 1-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Herbert from the gun. Makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
It's Herbert once more. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Dicker connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Dump off to his fullback. This gets forward to around the 29. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running with Vidal out of the gun. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Motion man sent left. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Los Angeles.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The defense holds on this 3rd down. They stop him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Dicker connects there, and that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. There goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's good for Jaguars. 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Here's ETN on 1st down. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They go right back to ETN. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. He's back to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding just a 1-point advantage. On second down, it's Etienne. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Etienne on 3rd down. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some all-important insurance. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
Jaguars 14, Chargers 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's complete to Johnston, outright. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Out wide, it's Allen. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Now Herbert again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.